our staff went down on Tuesday to purchase produce and came back with some various produce, including the potatoes. Next morning, Wednesday morning, some of my staff members who live in San Antonio Village, who actually are potato growers, were saying that they were just brought in their first shipment of their crop. And they said, hey, what are you doing with those? Those aren't real, and that they're actually painted. And I said, well, I can't believe that. And they showed me how the paint or dye comes off, and that it really was a disguised Mexican potato. And they were very upset because here they are delivering the Belizean products, and these people are trying to trick the public. Within a few minutes after us discovering it, I started hearing about other lodges in the area that were very concerned. And we can't say for sure that that's the case, but there were cases where lodges were looking at sickness of their guests very seriously and looking at whether or not these potatoes were the fault of it. And of course, they've all pulling these potatoes out of their lodges, and as the Belizean public is. I mean, everybody is concerned about the children, and it's not just about tourists, but we are hearing feedback. But, I'm not a doctor, and none of this has been proven. It's just a caution that we have to take at this point.
I understand as well that you have contacted the Belize Agricultural Health Authority to try to get an investigation going into this particular matter.
Actually, yes. I called and got a hold of the coordinator for agriculture department here in the Cayo District, Ms. Faye Garnett. She's very cordial. She said that to me when I called her at 11:30 this morning. She said she's actually sitting with the executives of Baja. They have a team there, and would I please come join them? So within 30 minutes, I was at Central Farm, brought in samples. They started analyzing it immediately, and before the conversation was over, they had already dispatched sting operations, or whatever you call it, to actually capture cases of people selling them. And so I came back to my house and started sending it out to the media because I thought the public needed to know. The media houses immediately asked me to get photos. I went down, and the market doesn't have, and so I fortunately found some of the small stands still had it. And so I took pictures and sent them